All right, Schlockmeister fans, Happy New Year. It's 2020. Thank you for watching. I have to kind of draw this out a little bit. I have to go at least 9 minutes because you see all those movies scrolling on the bottom of the screen there? This way. Well, again, the title of this video is about watching 500 movies in 1 year. That's the challenge. A lot of people sometimes do like, I'm going to read this many books this year, whatever. Well, I'm into movies, so obviously movies is the challenge. Now, 500 movies in a year isn't that difficult to do. I think you can do it. And as proof, those movies you see down below, that's everything I watched this year. How many movies are there? You can count them all if you want, but I'll tell you, it's 709. So I have a full-time job. I work 40 hours a week, a little more than that actually. I still find time to watch 709 movies. I have a family, I have kids, I have everything going on, but I still have time to watch 709 movies. So it can be done. If you break it down, it basically comes down to 9.5 movies per week. Do that and you'll watch 500 in a year. What that also means is basically watch 1 movie a day during the work week, watch 2 a day on the weekends, boom, you got it. That's 9 movies right there. Every month or so you got to watch 3 movies on 1 day on a weekend, so what, right? Or watch 2 movies on a Thursday, whatever. Either way, 9.5 movies a week and you will have 500 by the end of the year. Now, I think I have an outside shot of actually hitting 1,000 this year, which would be amazing, but it takes a lot of time. And but I think I watched something like 85 movies in December last month. It was a heavy month for me, but if I do that every month, it's going to hit 1,000. So anyway, again, you can watch anything you want. If it's a movie, it counts, right? So I am challenging you to watch 500 movies next year, and I want you to keep track of these movies. Keep track. Let me know what you're watching. You know what? I have a Facebook page down below you can link to. Please link to that page and like it. We could use a few more likes over there. I think I have a lot more people commenting than actually like that Facebook page, which is cool. Doesn't matter either way, but I'm curious. I'd like to see some of your comments on them. Let me know what you're watching. Let me know how far you are. Try to beat me if you can. I would love to see somebody watch more movies than me. So anyway, what's coming up? Well, first of all, I can tell you, like if you're looking at that list down below, you'll see the very first movie on that list is something called Dreams of Desire, kind of a late 80s, mid 80s softcore movie, which is on cable. It was the first movie I watched last year in 2019, and I finished it last night at about 11:30 p.m., right before the stroke of midnight for 2020. I watched John Wick Chapter 2. Those are fun movies, by the way. I've never seen those before. And it's already January 1st. As of right now, it's 2:55 p.m. as I say this. I've watched 3 movies today. The first movie I watched is Bloody New Year, which of course is appropriate, and I hope to have a review up for that hopefully by the end of the day. I watched another movie on TV, and I also just watched Joysticks, one of my all-time favorites right there. So I've watched 3 movies today. I already am on pace to hit 1,000, so yay! So anyway, what's coming up next? Well, as you all know, if you've watched my channel, and I know you have, I have a lot of movies in my collection that are available on VHS, but were never released on DVD or PAL DVD, anywhere DVD. So I have to burn those movies onto a disc myself and make my own DVD-Rs out of it. And then my lovely wife will actually create box art for me. So what she does basically is take a movie like this, Valet Girls, not available on DVD, and turn it into this. Valet Girls with some nice homemade box art there. I love that. So that's what she does. Here's a few things coming up very soon. Party Favors. Remember Taking It Off and Taking It All Off? Those movies on the 80s, in the 80s on late night cable TV. Well, they also made another one called Taking It Off Out West. Picked that up not too long ago. We also got Blue Movies and Iron Man himself, Robert Downey Jr., in something called Rented Lips. So again, all VHS only, homemade box art. So those are coming up. I got about 100 other VHS tapes that I gotta burn. Actually, it's about 150 right now. So got a lot to go yet. Some stuff you'll see hopefully this year. Underground Aces, an old cable movie. Got that not too long ago. Savage Hunger, otherwise known as Oasis. If you look on the back of that box, I don't know if you can see that, but that's Mark Metcalf from Animal House. About 20 years ago, he was running a restaurant in the Milwaukee area here, where I live, in Mequon actually, called Libby, Montana. And he was on a radio show talking about his Animal House days and everything. And my then wife was listening to the show, and she said, you know, there's a movie that he was in that he'd never seen before. He was on that, on the radio talking about it. And she asked me if I had that movie, and I didn't, but I tracked it down. It was Oasis, otherwise known as Savage Hunger. So I got the movie in my possession, and then I called his restaurant and said, hey, remember that movie you said you were looking for? I got it. You want a copy? And he's like, hell yeah! So anyway, he invited me and my wife down, and he also said he hadn't seen the movie The Final Terror, which is a pretty well-known horror movie from the 80s. So I made copies of both of them, brought them down to him, and he sat and talked to us for 10 minutes and treated us to a meal. It was a really good meal, actually. So there you go, my brush with fame. So anyway, I heard of the movie Tin Man with Danny DeVito. Well, this is Tin Man with Timothy Bottoms. That's a pretty good movie, actually. I haven't seen it in years and years and years. Of course, I'm not going to go away from my German softcore titty movies either, so Dormitory Girls is coming, as well as a shitload of others. And of course, a horror movie from the 80s called The Jar. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm going to find out soon. So, other stuff coming soon. Some recent editions here. Got a new copy of the movie, a good copy of Blu-ray of A Death Warmed Up. Never seen it before. Drive-In Massacre. Haven't seen this in forever. An Ozploitation film I'm really looking forward to. People seem to like it. I've never seen it. It's called Next of Kin. That's coming soon. Gwendolyn. I reviewed this on my old channel. Got to redo it for my new channel, so might as well with this brand new Blu-ray. And of course, this came out with the Thanksgiving sale by Severin. Blood on Satan's Claw. They made about 3,000 of these, I think. I've seen the movie. I actually have it on a VHS tape. I haven't seen it since about 1992, so looking forward to that. Another movie. I'm not sure if this is Ozploitation or not. I think it might be. It's called Nightmares, otherwise known as Stage Fright. Yeah, it is Australian. Directed by John Lamont, the guy who did Felicity. I always wanted to see this, too, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, in terms of watching 500 movies in a year, again, anything counts. Like my wife, for example, loves Hallmark movies. They're insipid, they're ridiculous, they're the same plot over and over again. But you know what? If I watch a Hallmark movie with her, I can get her to watch On the Right Track with me, or Jimmy the Kid with me, or The Jar, you know? It's a give and take. So a movie's a movie, right? If you watch a Hallmark movie, it counts. If you go to the theater, it counts. If you go to the theater and see the same film twice, like I did with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it counts. So anything you see twice counts. I watched Mother's Day, the movie, last year. I watched that, my Blu-ray of it, twice. I saw Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, twice in the theater. So it all counts. So, and again, if you're running late, it's like late December, and you're sitting at 470 movies, and you don't know how you're going to watch those final 30, well, you can kind of cheat a little bit. Here's one called Frankenstein. It's my oldest movie in my collection. It's also the shortest running time in my collection. Thomas Edison made this thing 1910, and it runs about 10 minutes. So you can actually watch this 20 times. Boom, 20 movies, right? 200 minutes, 3.5 hours. You've got that. Now, that might be a little bit cheating. I don't know. It's a very short movie, but you can also watch the Criminally Insane movies with Priscilla Alden, which also turned into the Death Nurse 1 and 2 movies. These movies are only like 59, 60 minutes long, so you can watch all 4 of them in 4 hours. Boom, you got 4 movies done. So however you do it, that's great. You go to, and last year we streamed some movies on Amazon. We streamed them on Netflix. I borrowed a movie from my friend's collection. We got stuff from the Red Box. If you get something from the library, watch it on television, like these stupid Hallmark movies. And of course, I got this Blu-ray DVD collection back here, and of course the VHS stuff. There's tons of options for watching movies, and I take advantage of every single one that I possibly can because I do love movies, right? So anyway, that's it. That's the challenge. 500 movies. I did 700 this year, so I know it can be done even if you have a full-time job. I'm going to try to get 1,000 this year. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try. That might be kind of cool. Like I said, I'm already on pace. So anyway, I'm just about at the 9-minute mark, so I think I did well. Those movies should be coming to an end. In that scroll you see down below there, again, started with Dreams of Desire, ended with John Wick Chapter 2. So that's it for me. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I've got nearly 90,000 subscribers, which blows my mind. I don't get paid for this. My videos are not monetized. I just do this for fun, and it just boggles my mind that there are other people watching the same kind of crap and watching me talk about this crap and drone on and on about this stuff forever. So anyway, it's really cool. So keep leaving those comments. I try to get to them as quickly as I can. I usually get to them on like Saturdays and Sundays when I'm working out at the Y. It's a great time to get caught up on my comments. So if I don't comment right away, look for it in the weekend. I will hopefully get to it. I try to get to them all, but I know I miss sometimes. But I appreciate it. I do read them, even if they're negative. Keep bringing them on. I don't care. And again, go to my Facebook page, link down below there, and just like it. Like that Facebook page because you like it, right? So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Start watching those movies today. It's January 1st. Do, like I said, 9.5 a week. You'll have 500 by the end of the year. And keep me up to date with your progress because I do want to know. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I love you. Bye.